It's The Deal with Villarreal on the Pimpy K Multiverse Network.
I don't know what the big deal is. I really don't.
All right, look.
Okay, here's the deal.
All right, look. All right, look. Here's the. All right, look.
Okay, here's the deal.
All right, look.
Okay, here's the deal.
All right, look. Here's the deal.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Villarreal. This is The Deal. I am joined, as always, with the man that makes all this shit happen, Pimpy K. How are you, sir?
What it do, baby boy?
We are graced by the presence of our associate producer, the lovely Miss Anna Maria. She's ignoring us, is what she's doing. But anyways, we're glad to be back, guys.
I should have never gave her that Wi-Fi password.
I know, man. That's where you fucked up, bro. But, sorry we're a few minutes late starting, but it's all good. Shit happens. What are you going to do? We're here, guys, and we got some stuff to talk about for sure. Of course, we want to hit you up. Show is live right now, so if you're listening live, whether it be through the pimpyk.com website or through YouTube, don't forget, we want to hear from you. If you got something you want us to talk about, if you got a question to ask us, personal question, you want to stay anonymous in it, that's fine. Just let us know in the message. But hit us up on Twitter. You can hit me at ChadVilly. We are monitoring that live. Also, you can search Chad Villarreal, ChadVillarreal on Facebook. Or you can email me at villarreal@pimpyk.com. We want to hear from you guys so that we can address those issues for you. But outside of that, I got a couple things I want to talk about today, my man.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I've been a little pissy today. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been menstruating a little bit today. I like to call it menstruating.
Go ahead and plug that shit up.
Yeah, well, I figured why should women have all the fun? So I invented the word menstruating so that I can just get in the fucking mood, and I'm in a mood. Let me tell you what put me in my mood.
To bleed like a broken pipe.
Do you have we're gonna address. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but Star Wars has my attention today.
You want to get right into that?
I do. I want to jump right into this motherfucker. We're going to try something new, kids. We're going to try to get all fancy pants on you.
Whoa, look at that.
Dun, 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 dun. You see Darth Vader there. I don't know if you can read there, but...
no, they see it. They see it bigger than it is. I can make it bigger if I have to.
Well, and look, and it killed my... or I didn't kill it.
I can make it bigger, and then I can completely cover your face. I think that's...
Yeah, do that. That's probably the smarter thing to do. So let me tell you why Star Wars has my attention. There's a lady, and of course, we are always very, very enthusiastic about giving people props when they do something great. But we're probably twice as enthusiastic about giving somebody props when they do something really fucking stupid.
Oh, that's just the way the world works.
It's just the nature of the beast, yeah. So... but you see our Darth Vader up there, and there's a lady. Her name is Melissa Harris Perry. Number one, if you
already sounds like a bitch.
Yeah,
right
if you got a hyphenated last name, I kind of assume asshole out of the gate. Gotta be honest with you. It's probably not fair.
It means you were too much of a douchebag to take your husband's name without fucking leaving all that other bullshit baggage behind.
And that guy has an empty sack of skin flopping between his thin, pale white, girly thighs.
Quite frankly, to be honest with you, he might have took her last name if he let that shit happen.
I'm pretty sure he takes anything she tells him to. So
up the ass.
Yeah, exactly. So here's Miss Harris Perry's theory. She believes that the Star Wars movies are racist. Now, what I would like to do, I'm going to play point counterpoint, okay? And when I ask, I want you to give me your 2 cents on it, okay? So I'm going to hit you with some facts. Then I'm gonna ring your little bell, and I want you to tell me exactly how it impacts you. Okay, we're gonna do some little.
Well, you've devised a plan to keep my ass shut up. I like that. I like that.
He has seen through
Somebody's
got
to fucking do it. I don't have the fucking.
Hey, the force is strong with me. So,
dork.
Yeah, I know, right? So, the one line I know from Star Wars. The first thing she points out is that Darth Vader, as a visual aspect, is black. Okay. Okay, God, I want to get right into it, but I'm not going to. Okay, so we have, Darth Vader is black. Okay, now obviously there's an obvious rebuttal to that. Everyone knows if you've seen the Star Wars movies, Darth Vader does remove his helmet. He is in fact a white gentleman.
Well, a
his
very
son,
burnt gentleman of white complexion.
And his son turns out to be Luke Skywalker, who is also very white. So her rebuttal to this is, well, his voice was done by James Earl Jones, but in the nature of true racism, he was only allowed to do the voice.
Right. And he wasn't even originally credited for the voice, I don't believe.
No, he wasn't. And I got to be honest with you, who gives a flying monkey's rat's ass? I could not care less about any of this. So she goes on to describe various different things about the stormtroopers. They are generally an all-white appearance. And every time you see them, their apparent goal is to go through and wipe out everyone that doesn't look like them. So that's white genocide. Yeah, I mean, it's completely absurd. Oh, I should have given you this picture so we could have put this dumb asshole's face on the screen behind us.
What? This is the most retarded shit ever. It's obviously a visual comparison of like the Force, the versus the dark side, like the Jedi's versus the dark side.
It's the classic good versus evil, yeah.
Right.
The yin, the yang.
If it's racist about anything, it's saying that white people can't shoot.
Well, if you've watched Star Wars, you know that no one can shoot.
Stormtroopers don't hit shit.
Nobody can shoot for shit in Star Wars.
Han Solo got Greedo on the first shot. Just want to let.
That's true. That is true.
But he's white, so I'm now a bigot.
Well, he went on to.
I thought the argument about Jar Jar Binks being racist was funnier than this.
I thought Jar Jar Binks was retarded, but
he had dreadlocks.
As I say that Jar Jar Binks is retarded, that gets me into the reason I want to bring up this story is honestly so. And by the way, this lady, this Melissa Harris Perry, she's a host of some show on MSNBC. I don't know what the show is,
which is
I'm not going to take the effort to find out.
The liberal equivalent of Fox News.
Yeah, it's as equally retarded on the other side of the line as Fox News is on the right side of the line.
It's spherical.
But this kind of got the whole ball rolling for me today to where I'm just fucking butthurt. I'm just annoyed. I'm honestly just annoyed. So I'm not going to give Miss Harris Perry that much airtime because she's retarded.
I wouldn't give anybody with the last name Perry that much airtime.
Yeah, well. But I started thinking about it. I started thinking about it. I started poking around. And you know how your brain gets kind of like on a theme, so you start to notice things more.
Never happened to me.
Never happened to you?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm with you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. But it's like I bought a Toyota truck. I suddenly see Toyota trucks everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I see this fucking social warrior, and I put that in big, giant air quotes because she is really just a fucking jackass. And I start noticing more jackass social warriors. And I started remembering some that I had seen in the past, and it didn't really impact me at the moment, but now it's starting to. So here's the kicker. Okay, this lady is an MSNBC host. So she has a television show. She's a successful broadcaster. Mm-hmm. She has a very big voice that a lot of people are exposed to. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me skip to another story. I'm going to bring this all together for you, I promise. Just hang with me. Occidental University. If you don't know what Occidental University is, Occidental College. Occidental College is a small liberal arts school in the Eagle Rock area of Los Angeles.
I was thinking oxycodone. My bad.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I want to go there.
Well, he was snorting those off my butt cheeks 5 minutes ago. So in all fairness, it's very easy to get that mixed up. So, am I supposed to tell those things?
I'm itchy.
I forget. Sorry. So is my butt. That's
no matter
weird.
How you take them, you still itch. Isn't that fucking weird?
Well, there's a story. The story out of Occidental. This is back in 2013. Okay. There was a young man and a young woman who were both partying, as college kids are known to do. They both had gotten drunk. They had reached an agreement, as college drunken kids do, that they were going to get their grind on. Shit was going down. Okay?
Male, female.
Male and a female, yes.
Not that I care, but I was just trying to set the stage.
It does matter for the story, and I'll tell you why in a second. So they make this agreement. They're gonna do their thing that evening, okay? So she goes to her house. He's got to go do some shit, call off some other booty calls, whatever he's got to do. Mm-hmm. I don't know. She is texting, okay? This is documented. She is texting not only him. She tells him to make sure he brings condoms.
Right.
Several other off-color things, such, whatever, bring your A game.
And she obviously hadn't been laid in a while, so she had to go home and shave the forest off her legs.
Exactly, right. And, if you ever seen the movie Boomerang, she had to cut the claws off her feet, because that freaks people out. It freaks me out. But anyways, so she goes home. He goes home. Okay. She tells him, make sure you bring condoms. She then proceeds to text her girlfriends, girl, I'm getting me some D this evening.
Woo.
Game on. Shit's going down. What's
What's up?
All right. So he shows up to her house. They do their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
She gets up the next day.
She's already pregnant.
And she realizes what went down, right? They got drunk. They got it on. Well, she starts talking to her friends. And if I'm not mistaken, I can't swear to this, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe she talked to some professors about it or some staff.
I think I already know where you're going with this, and I don't like it.
And all of a sudden, through people getting in her ear, she got raped.
Right. I was going to ask if I
She
could
got
take
raped.
a guess. I knew that's where that was
Yeah.
going.
So here's the thing. Because regret is not rape, people.
There is a lot of girls that well, never mind. You took it right out of my mouth. There's a lot of girls that wake up and they feel embarrassed or whatever.
You know what? That guy might have woke up and been like, God, I cannot. I just fucked that albatross.
It happens to me a little bit. Like, I'll be watching a porn, and when I bust, like, oh, what the fuck was I watching this for? Have you ever done that? I mean, that's like instant fucking regret.
I was like, oh, I should
I'm
have finished.
pretty sure I've never seen more than like the first 30, 45 seconds of a porno.
Should have finished my grilled cheese before I did this.
Yeah,
That's usually what I think.
I don't know. I get pretty
or at
hungry
least got the
after I do
Cheetos
that.
dust off my fingers. But so she decides. So this shit hits the fan, right? It goes straight to the top of the school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's what happens. This gentleman that was involved in the situation and this young lady, the guy, all these facts come out. Everything I've said comes out. The fact that she's texting him saying, let's do this. Bring condoms, game on, what's up? The fact she's texting her friends, I'm about to get me some D, shit's going down, blah, blah, blah. All that comes out. He gets expelled from school.
When yes means no.
Yeah, he gets expelled from school.
It's fucked up.
And she does not. The reason that they determined that he was at fault was only one. All the chips on both sides were even except for one thing.
What's that?
He's a dude.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
That was it.
The fact that he has a penis automatically makes him a rapist. That's the way the courts see it.
Let me be 100% clear.
And the media drags you across the coals before you ever even make it to trial. So by the time you get there, it's not going to be a fair trial.
Duke Lacrosse, when the stripper chick came out and said she got gang raped, blah blah blah, press was all over that. They didn't have so much coverage when it turned out she was full of shit.
Yeah.
So let me be 100% clear here, guys. If you hit a woman, if you mistreat a woman, you are a certified piece of shit, and I would love to get in that line to bitch slap the fuck out of you. I would. However, that doesn't green light. Like we said, you can't sum it up any better. Regret is not rape. So because you made a badass decision and you regret it the next day, you live and you learn, you move on. That guy's probably regretting the shit out of it too, but he doesn't get to scream rape.
No, that's sickening.
And as it stands right now, I did a little research on this story because I'd heard the story. This is one of the stories I'd heard a while back.
Is he getting any criminal charges, or is that still up in the air?
No, the criminal charges didn't get pursued. That I could find. He
if I was him, I
got
would sue the
expelled.
shit out of that bitch for everything he spent in school and all kinds of fucking.
Oh,
I'm not a sue guy, but fuck, he's got to get her back somehow. He should probably rape her.
Well, you know, and I'm not even.
Sorry, guys, I had to say it.
It had to be said.
Oh, Jesus!
But in all seriousness, I'm not even that
classier and classier every 30 seconds.
I'm not even that upset with her, honestly, in this situation because I can in my head, and this is all speculation, it's all assumptions, and I know what you say about assumptions, but I can tell you right now, there was some freaking. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to get shit for it, and I don't even care. There were some bushy, leg-haired, no armpit shaven, tree hugging fucking idiots who got in her ear and convinced her that she was raped.
They didn't even have to be those. It's just her homegirls. They get into that fucking sewing circle and it becomes some nasty bullshit.
But you can't be
really quick.
You can't be down for the D and then turn around and be like, "Oh no, I'm gonna take a mulligan. You raped me."
You're wrong. You can these days. That's the fucking problem.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And it's the same bullshit mentality that gets behind this girl in this situation where she was every bit as involved with this as he was. She was every bit as much of a green light as he was. Mm-hmm. They were both drunk. It is established they were both drunk. But simply because of the fact that he is a guy and she's a female, he is not a rapist. And that's horseshit. And he's suing the school. God bless you, dude. If the facts are as I see them to be so far, if there's something I don't know about, I mean, obviously if turns out that he was slipping her shit or he was, some kind of giant asshole that was abusing, that's a different story. But as the facts are presented right now, it was two college kids who got tipsy and decided to get their shit on. They did, and then she turns up the next morning, feels like a jackass, and now this kid's gonna be branded a rapist. He's gonna get thrown out of school.
Yeah, that's gonna go in his official transcript. I mean, it happened at a fucking
follows you everywhere, man.
Institution. I mean, that's gonna fucking happen.
I have a story pulled up right now on Business Insider, but
shit like that.
They're referring to him. It's the most frustrating shit I've ever seen in my life, dude. It's so insanely absurd that this guy in the nature of this story, this guy is the same exact kind of creature that Bill Cosby is.
Yeah, but...
And Bill Cosby's a serial rapist, probably the most prolific one we've had ever.
Yeah, but he's done pudding pop commercials.
He got the sweaters, and yeah, fuck that guy. Whatever.
No, he's a nasty fuck, too. I mean, that's...
Yeah, I mean...
He took advantage of his family man,
and in all fairness, because I'm pulling this stuff out of my memory, and I am notorious for not having the greatest memory.
You know, this whole time I've had the Darth Vader a racist, but this all kind of feeds into each other because they're both bullshit stories. If we read further into this story, we might find out that she got raped by Darth Vader.
That was the catalyst that kind of got this whole thing rolling for me. So here in this, this is right off of BusinessInsider.com.
But if Darth Vader wasn't black, she wouldn't have accused him of it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
If Darth Vader was Asian, she probably wouldn't have felt it. Is that wrong to say? Can we say that?
Oh, dude.
That was a bad one, wasn't it?
Yeah, we get a billboard now.
God damn it.
We're
going to be on that Brazil campaign.
We went 2 shows without a fucking billboard, and now all of a sudden, here we are.
Yeah, it's free promotion. What are you going to do? So I'm going to read you real quick. This is the Business Insider, and it is literally titled The Basics of the Case. So it says, in the early morning of September 8, 2013, after a long night of drinking that left the students more drunk than either had ever been, 2 Occidental College freshmen, 1 male, 1 female, had sex. Evidence indicates that the sex appeared consensual at the time it occurred. A week later, the female student, Jane Doe, they're going to call her, filed a complaint with Occidental saying she'd been the victim of sexual assault. Just over 3 months later, and following an intensive official college investigation, the male freshman, John Doe, was notified he had been found responsible of sexual assault and non-consensual sex and was expelled from Occidental. Weeks later, he lost an appeal to overturn that decision. It goes on to talk about she basically starts remembering the facts as they are favorable to remember to make her look like less of an ass. And this kid gets booted out of school. Thankfully, his parents had his back. They're suing the shit out of Occidental. I hope they own that motherfucker by the time it's over. Because, I mean, that's just absurd, man.
We will actually look up whatever the email address or social media is for the official for that fucking school. And
absolutely.
I want all these viewers to call or do whatever the fuck it is you do and fucking let these people know what fucking assholes they are.
Because let me tell you something, guys. This isn't my whole rant here is not about protecting college guys.
Mm-mm.
The people that are getting fucked here is you've got guys. College guys, guys, you should be alarmed because you can have sex with a girl. She can be all smiles and giggles and pasties and fucking high heels and glitter. And then the next fucking day she decides she didn't want to do that shit. Well, now she comes back and she zaps you and now you're fucked. You're getting expelled from school. You're getting a criminal record, blah, 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 blah. But the hidden victim here is girls who actually get fucking raped.
Right.
If you really get raped and you have a real problem, now you're clumped together with this dumb bitch who...
And people aren't going to take it as seriously.
Couldn't put down the fucking schnapps for a second and decided she wanted to undo that dickin', and now...
That's the whole
now she's
girl who cried wolf syndrome.
Yeah. And she got banged by a wolf, and she wanted to get banged by.
And here's the only thing that's really significantly evident about this. Once a charge like that is brought up, one of those people are going to have to leave that school. It's going to have to happen.
Well, and he's branded. He's branded for life. No matter what happens with their lawsuit, he's branded for life. Since law enforcement
found that he did nothing wrong, that makes her claim bullshit. So why didn't she get punished for that?
Well, and that's another fucked up thing that I don't agree with is that these colleges have their own like internal boards that investigate shit, and they are not held liable by any kind of the like due process or any of that bullshit.
No. Well, it doesn't matter because these laws and these rules are set up to protect the female victim. There's nothing in place to protect males being falsely accused. It's a one-way system. It's just like men in family courts. You know what I mean? You're going to get fucked because...
Well, yeah, you look at the percentage of divorces and how many times the man wins the custody battle, it ain't good.
No,
I mean, it's
not.
just...
Now, listen, I'm a firm believer, as a man with children, I'm a firm believer that children need to be with their mommy, especially when they're young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's the support and life for that child. I understand.
Well,
that.
and in your case, you don't know if those children are yours. A lot of them look a lot like me. But, I mean, that's not important. Carry on.
Well, they're still cute.
They are adorable.
But the point is, if you're a good, outstanding citizen and you have a good job and you have the time, there's a lot of moms that just keep, out of spite, out of hatred, keep children away from their fathers, and the courts don't even look at the father as a legitimate parent a lot of times. It's and listen to me, when it boils down to it, I honestly agree that babies need to be with their mommy.
I agree.
At a young age, it's more important.
But
Daddy,
they need both parents.
They need both, absolutely.
Day, yeah.
But if they've got to be separated from one or the other, there's got to be some type of mutual interaction, some type of shared custody, because they also need their father for other things. You know what I mean?
What's the famous line from? Remember that movie Liar Liar?
But we get fucked out of that shit.
Remember Liar Liar when the mom Arquette, I can't remember, not Rosanna, Patricia, is it Patricia Arquette? When she snatches the kids away from the dad and says, "You haven't paid for them yet."
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's just bullshit like that.
It's hate.
Unfortunately, it really happens. It actually happens.
Dude, it's hate.
Yeah, you can't get over your own issues enough to care about your kids.
Using children as a fucking weapon against the person
Leverage
that you
and weapon.
decided you didn't love anymore for no reason whatsoever.
Leverage and weapon. And if I'm not mistaken, she was banging her trainer in that movie.
There are some deadbeat ass fathers out there. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, there's some certified pieces of shit.
There's some people right now fighting for custody of their children, and they probably have meth labs in the bathroom. I completely understand that. But if everything checks clean, and people do go out, investigators from DCF go out and fucking look at this shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if all that shit comes back clean, give that fucking dude some time with his kids.
Yeah.
No matter what that bitch says.
But, well, you know, and it's like...
there is no fucking due diligence, or there's no justice for men in the family and sexual cases in court. We're always at the bottom and have to try to dig
end of the
our way
day,
out.
and it's not... I'm not even going to say that it's a woe man thing, because... It's not so much. We do tend to take some shit.
That reminded me of No Man from fucking Married with Children.
But I mean, it sucks right now in a lot of ways. If you get into a contentious situation, it sucks to be a white man, because you're everybody's asshole.
Oh yeah,
you're the worst of the fucking worst, man.
I've known that. I've known that I was the white devil since I was really young.
I mean, having the last name I do doesn't save me, because I look as white as I look. I'm the evil white devil. You're the evil white devil. It is what it is, man. It's like
anything else you do in your life. All you can do is be you and just hope everything works out, man.
Yeah, and if people don't like it, you pee on them. That policy has not worked out great for me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No. I mean, I peanut butter too.
You win some, you lose some. But
I'm not even sure what we're talking about anymore.
I completely forgot. Actually, I don't even know where I'm at.
Getting about time for a break.
Okay, well, tell you what, I got some more on this subject, and I want to kind of branch off into some other directions, but I want to address the fact that these social warriors are just really starting to piss me off. And but anyways, before I get on another rant, we're gonna hit a break, guys. So I am Villarreal. We're doing a very serious episode of The Deal today. We're addressing social issues.
We're trying to keep it raw.
We're keeping it real up in this bitch. I'm Villarreal. That's Pimpy K. Off camera, we have the lovely Anna. We'll be back in just a few minutes, kids. Appreciate you.
This is PMVN.
You're listening to The Deal with Villarreal on PMVN Radio.
Not for a minute. The word has always made me apprehensive. Like wine, whenever I've tried it, the after effects have not been good. I've given up wine and trusting.
Fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless. Till the time is right, then the bullets fly foolish. Fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless. Till the time is right, then the bullets fly foolish. Wah-da-da-dang, wah-da-da-da-dang. I listen to my 9mm go bang. I see you snake motherfuckers, or maybe I'm bugging Robert De Niro, the deer hunter. All you little suckers claim to keep it 100, but really Judas Iscariot's at the Last Supper. I'm Caligula schizo, on some tyrant shit. Don't try my pride, even my wife is a lioness. Peep the sides of violence, you better all fly Malaysian Air with blind pilots. I'm wildin', Hannibal Lecter rhyming, cannibalistic, hungry like a tribe of Somalians. Got a cachet, it's so Soviet arms from Yugoslavia, the KGB's diligence to peep all your operatives. You're obvious and revenge so crazy, leave your court for the worms, send your soul to Hades. Yo, fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless, till the time is right, then the bullets fly foolish. Fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless, till the time is right, then the bullets fly foolish.
Born killer, I bomb your village, shown the realest among the illest, so play it cool. Pity the fool who choose to go and question my rules, so my screws loose and I ain't really got nothing to lose. Liver full of booze and a smoking iron lung. Quit eyeing me young, I ain't the one, settle your tongue. Know exactly where you from, every corner that you hung. I'm warning you, son, you light, and my Uzi weigh a ton. The god of war with your blood on my wall, I paint portraits, the corpse is buried under my fortress. Of course it's designed for you to take losses. I enforce this with my premier armed forces. Oh, no horses, it's a stampede on your block. I am swinging more clubs than Sam Snead. Now I mean, peace is for Buddhists. I'm beasting to your survival, I am a nuisance.
Fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless, till the time is right, then the bullets fly foolish. Fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless, till the time is right, then the bullets fly
All you
foolish.
industry niggas friends now. Bunch of pussies, y'all frontin' like y'all been down. When y'all piss, y'all been down. Circus niggas, y'all been clowns. Shut your hole or I'll send rounds. Music sound like love songs, like they writing the pen pals. Don't ask me, I've been foul. Maybe it's just my skin tone. Black hoodie, black hammer, militant like a Black Panther. Every question my strap answers. Choose your words wise. Got an ego, you about to see how birds fly. I am not the one for playtime. War like we on Dateline. Rage deeper than baseline. Smell pussy like K9s. And that's you, nigga. Someone about to get stuck. Guess who they glue, nigga? They say I'm trigger happy, but I ain't even smile. They say this real shit's my calling. I ain't even down. Meanwhile, I'm just a child from the dark side, where anger fills your blood, lose emotions, and your hearts die.
Fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless, till the time is right, then the bullets fly foolish. Fuck peace, peace is for Buddhists. I ain't seen peace, all I seen was the Judas. I play it cool, act like I'm clueless, till the time is right, then the bullets fly foolish.
Not for a minute, but the word has always made me apprehensive. Like wine, whenever I've tried it, the after effects have not been good. I've given up wine and trust.
Pushed and pulled to lose my ground. I don't know where I am when I get back down. This world is too big for me, when there's so much to dream and little to believe. Will we last another year when each day is an uphill battle? I don't know, but I guess we'll see, as I hold my breath and move against this doubt that flows through me. And we'll give it all to make this count, and own the time till it all runs out. Because we deserve much more than this life. A narrow vision pulled over our eyes. Let's conquer the system where dreams are just fiction. We'll make it our mission to live life for every day of our lives. Tell me what you think is right, and we'll press on till we reach the side. This time, you're not alone, so just turn away and leave today. This
Uh-oh, who is this on the track? It's George Pencil, mixing rock with the rap. Me and Pink for president, got the medicine effectively ignoring doubts, messages, messing with passion and dedication, giving doubt no invitation, cause it's already exceeded its limitations from always hesitating, cause it says I won't make it. It's got the key to my dream, I'ma punch it in the face and take it, cause we deserve more than this life. We learn from hurt and we try to invite your minds into our vibes. Reality lies and cowardly defies and our will to survive in this system of lies. And if you don't witness our crime, then remember me, the system is killing me, it's an enemy sent to see me fail epically. This better be worth of testing me, cause I'm stressed with infection and dream. The industry can't mess with me than PFP,
because we deserve much more than this life. A narrow vision pulled over our eyes. Let's conquer the system, our dreams are just fiction. We'll make it our mission to live like we're in them.
When life gives you lemons, cut them in half and rub them on your nipples, then charge people to watch. The Deal with Villarreal on the Pimpy K Multiverse Network.
What's up, kids? We are back. I am Villarreal, joined by Pimpy K, and off camera we have the lovely associate producer, Miss Anna Maria. We're back. We are bitching about political correctness and the social media warriors and all these people that are fighting for the quote unquote victims. That I really think that they're doing more damage for victims than they're helping.
I also don't think that their motives. Segment?
Yeah, I'm not done. Yeah, I've got I haven't cleared my palate of that just yet. I want to bring up another thing. I was listening to a podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience, and he had a gentleman on. I'm gonna hack his name up, and I apologize. If you guys want to listen to it, it's episode number 735. Peter Boghossian. That sounds like Boss Hog.
Boghossian.
Boghossian. You see that? You looking at that? Is that Boghossian?
No, Boghossian. Boghossian sounds really good.
This guy's
sounds like a college coach name. Boghossian.
He's a university professor at Portland State University, but he was explaining some things today about he got hated on. He used a reference to tie it back in with Star Wars. He used a reference to Star Wars, and he got a complaint.
Should I put the Darth Vader back up?
If you want to. Nobody ever hates on Darth Vader. We always like to have a little Darth in the house. There he is. But the complaint was that essentially, and I could be slightly misquoting it, but the gist of it is right, that Star Wars is a white person thing, and because he used a Star Wars reference, that he was catering to white people, and therefore, keeping everybody else that was not privy to that, because evidently, I guess there's people at the gates that don't let you into Star Wars unless you're white. But you know what I'm saying? So he got a complaint on for using a Star Wars reference. And I believe
it's racist as fuck to say that Star Wars is a white thing.
It's extremely racist. There's black people in it. I mean, what's the Colt 45 guy? Lando.
Lando, yeah.
I can't remember his
his real name. Oh,
yeah,
fuck, I'm brain farting.
Colt 45.
Right, yeah, it's Colt 45 guy.
But anyways,
which is like that's as black gets right there. That's Jerry Kroll and everything.
That is legit.
Here comes the billboard.
We just got our billboard doubled.
Somebody texted me his name. I'm just brain farting on it. I'll think of it in a second.
Somebody hit me up on social media at Chad Villy or on the Chad Villarreal on Facebook and tell me what Lando Calrissian's real name was. I can't believe I just remembered Calrissian.
It'll hit me in a second.
It was actually kind of impressive.
No, that was good.
But anyways,
Lando.
I won't go
you got the last name too. That is nice.
Nailed it. I won't go too much farther on that, but yeah, I just here's my whole problem with the whole thing is you've got these people who are looking for click fodder. They want to say something that's going to get them clicks because unfortunately, that's the way that online media is built. Is that if you get clicks, you're successful.
Yeah, things weren't going good for her. So she started some drama and sparked some controversy, and now people are going to watch. Specifically, she knows it's the ones. See, that's the cool thing about especially the internet, man. When it comes to the interwebs, the rule number one is, I'm going to quote Haystack Macmillian, great rapper out of the Nashville, Tennessee area. I love a hater because even when he's dissing me, he mentions me, and that means more free publicity.
Which is exactly what we're doing right now.
Exactly. We're giving her that.
And as much as I hate to do that.
Matter of fact, I'm taking her fucking name down.
Yeah, F her.
Bitch.
Well, yeah, we're just going to call her bitch from now on.
Fuck you and the bitch from the college that screamed wolf.
No shit, right?
I'm never going to say the R word anymore.
So I want Billy D. Williams.
Yes.
There we go.
Billy D.
Associate producer Anna nailed it, sort of.
Good enough. Good.
B.D. Williams.
Dude, I bet you in some circles, his folks call him B.D. Williams. What a B.D.? Sort of like D-Dub, B.D.
Oh, goodness.
He gave it up because it was close to V.D. and he was around that era. So,
so anyways, I'm not going to harp on that anymore. But I would encourage everyone that hears this show, if you see somebody that sparks up some obvious bullshit controversy, where, okay, like this whole thing where you're saying, okay, I want the pronoun war. You've heard about this, right? So you have to be careful what pronouns you use about people now, because we got transgender people and blah, blah. Listen, if you were a dude your whole life and you want to be a woman now, more freaking power to you. I do not give a shit. However, I'm going to use Bruce Jenner as an example. I grew up as a kid. Bruce Jenner was the guy with the feathered hair on the Kellogg's box. He was like an American stud.
Kind of always looked like a woman anyway.
A little bit, but whatever. He was an American athlete, decathlon stud, blah, 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 blah. So now he wants to be Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay.
So I'm going to get in trouble now if I refer to him as Bruce Jenner. When he had an interview, I believe it was with Diane Sawyer, where he referred to himself as he and him and Bruce. But yet, if I do it, I'm an asshole.
He was talking to himself. He was referring to himself in third person the whole interview.
In the third, not the whole interview, but he did use all the words that we're supposedly not supposed to use because it's highly offensive to him.
Maybe he was talking about who he used to be. I didn't see the interview.
I didn't either. I saw excerpts of it, but regardless,
it's not like anybody does real research.
It doesn't matter, man. You can't be a dude for that long and then get pissed at me because you decide to go get like some implants and grow your hair long. And if you want to do that, I really don't care. I don't care if you're a man that likes men, if you're a woman that likes women, if you're a guy that likes goats. Whatever the fuck you're into, man. I don't give a shit. If you're happy and it doesn't hurt anybody else, I do not care. It is not my business. It's not my problem. I like cool people. What you do at your house is your business. I don't care. We were talking about on Monday's show, talking about getting the shout out on Jefferson Street. Right. I was outside of the Cabaret. The Cabaret is, quote, and I hate to use this term, but is, quote, a gay bar.
Even, dude, I've got a lot of gay friends that hang out at gay bars, and they call it the gay bar.
Hey, I was there with my girl, with my dog. Everything was fine.
The biggest, most popular one here in Pensacola, and the ones here in Pensacola tend to be super popular because, here in Pensacola, we have every Memorial Day, which is probably one of the biggest.
Yeah, we're like the Mecca,
the Mecca of gay gathering on Memorial Day.
To the point
here.
that police won't let you go down certain areas of the beach roads. I have no idea what that noise was. I'm going to address it.
I knew what it was, and it's done.
Sorry.
That was a
Pimpy K just got a Tinder hit.
Yeah, that was a social hit from the radio PC, and I had the volume up on that still. Sorry about that.
That dude's hot, man. Good luck with it.
We could have ignored the shit out of that.
I could have, but I wanted to bring it up. So, but anyways, yeah, I don't care what you're into. The people at the Cabaret, by the way, they do a potluck on Sundays. And they have insane, like, gourmet food there. It's pretty dope. But anyways, I'm sidetracking. My point being, I don't care what you're into. I don't care what you do. But people being so butthurt by fucking, because I said him, her, whatever. And now you have people, like, inventing these insane things like, I want to be called Z. Because that's not she or he. It's gender neutral. No, it's stupid. The word retarded. You can't say the word retarded because it's offensive to people who have disabilities. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. The word retard means to slow down. If you've ever studied music, there are retards in music, and it means you slow it down. I have a nephew that is considered special needs. If you say the word retard around him, it's not going to upset me. And trust me, if you say something offensive to my family, I'm going to fucking attack you physically because I protect him and my family. But that is not an offensive word. Know the word for what it is. If I tell you you're ignorant, I'm not insulting you. I'm telling you you are not educated on that particular subject. Mm-hmm. And if you're going to get fucking fancified, you really want to start dissecting words, then we can do that shit. Just because it hurts your feelings doesn't mean it's wrong. Jesus. It fucking pisses me off, and I'm sick of listening to the shit, man.
Piss and vinegar, this guy.
Yeah, I'm tired of fucking hearing it. I know I'm going on a bitch fest. I apologize to everyone.
I thought that's what this show was about.
Yeah. You stuck a microphone. It was a matter of time until I went off on a fucking rant. People need to quit being so fucking... Listen, we're sitting here talking about this shit right now. We're addressing this on our show. It's being addressed on national media. It's being addressed on all these other things. When we have people, an entire fucking country of people damn near, that want to destroy us. Are we talking about that? Nope. We're talking about Bruce Jenner and whether we should call him he, she, Caitlyn, Bruce.
Let me step in really quick because I just want to remind everybody, if you're interested and you have something to say about anything that we're talking about, that's what the fuck this show is about. So I got
Absolutely.
all the contact information on the screen right now. You can hit this man up on Twitter at ChadVilly. You can get him on email, villarreal@pimpyk.com. If you want to call and leave us a voicemail, it's 850-426-4065. That is the official PMVN hotline. It's also a text line, so if you send a text to that, we will get that as well. Listen, like it says at the bottom, listener calls, tweets, emails. We're not quite set up to take calls. We are. It's just not something we're willing to dabble in considering some of the issues.
There's a buffer issue there,
but
yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, very soon, I promise you, before the end of February, we will be taking live in studio calls. That's gonna fucking happen. I can, if I don't, everybody that's listening that heard me say this, including people that listen afterwards, I'll give you some free shit if I don't have it ready by then. So see, now it's a challenge to myself. We're gonna get
man
it
of his
done.
word too. Yeah.
But listen to me. This is the deal with fucking this man,
and what I tell you, the whole basis of the show was.
Well, hold on. What I want to, yes,
we want them involved.
Oh, you said it. Okay, never mind then.
I'm sorry, I just shit on your story.
Well,
sorry.
I thought no. I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with it. I wanted to make sure I got the point. But no, he's right. Yeah. That's what this show was based about. That's what we do. We designed and set the show up specifically to be interactive to our live viewers. The Pimpy Cast eventually will have some live stuff to it. It's really more based about the artist of the week and
it's a different focus. Yeah,
just me fucking talking shit. But eventually that'll have some of that in there too. And I think I'm even gonna set up a. I think I'm going to start to do a Thursday show. It's going to be something short, like 30 minutes.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of a name before I can think of a concept. I mean, the concept is basically going to be a answer, blah, 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 or just me ranting or whatever. But
Thursday check-in kind of thing. Yeah,
dude,
I got you.
I like it.
You can't take that because I stole that straight out of Bill Burr. I stole the shit out of it. Bill Burr does the Monday morning podcast, and on Thursdays he does the Monday morning Thursday before Friday podcast, and he starts every once saying, "Hey, I'm just checking in on you."
How about just checking in with Pimpy? No, that's still.
No, we're still robbing Bill.
No, that's a nibble. That's a nibble.
We're paying homage, man. We love Bill Burr, but yeah, I mean, literally, guys, the way this conversation went, we were putting this whole little brainchild together, and he said, "What do you want your show to be about?" I want it to be an interaction between me and you guys. If you guys have problems, which I know you do, I do, he does. Anna does. Everybody does. Everybody has fucking issues and problems. If you want somebody else's opinion, an objective third opinion, fourth opinion, fifth opinion, whatever, hit us up, man. We want to hear that. That's what we want to do. This show has not hit a stride, and it will never hit this stride until we hear from you guys. That's what I want this show to be. So I can't stress that enough. But I'm off my soapbox now, and I would like to talk about some things that are a little more fun.
All right.
Can I do that?
Let's do it.
Do you want to guess where I found my next story from? It was on the interwebs. It's not up here right now, so you can't cheat.
All right. So if you tell me what it, so are you?
I give you a clue.
I have to know what the story is before I can guess where you got it from, right?
Okay, that's fair.
And I won't look. I won't cheat.
The first of its kind, man-made beach/ocean has been built, is in practice, and is bad as shit.
Man-made beach.
Mm-hmm. Complete with like surfing and everything.
Wave machines, all that.
Like bomb diggity, not this bullshit water park stuff. Like legit.
The Emirates. I don't know where you got it from, but is that where it's at? Is it in the Emirates?
It is not. I would have thought that's a very reasonable guess. I would have thought something along those lines as well.
Because that's some shit you need some oil money to pay for.
You would think, yeah. When the location was one of the more shocking things about the whole thing.
It's not in this country, I'm pretty sure.
That it is not, my man. I'm going to pull it up. You ready? Wait for it. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I missed the link. No, did I hit it? God damn interwebs.
I thought you were about to give a weather report.
Well, I was wondering how the weather's going to be tomorrow, which is how I found this story.
Oh, weather. Yeah, you always say some weird shit on weather.com.
Yeah, weather.com's got some badass shit, man.
Yeah, it's that really weird, like, feminine guy that always does the stories, too. And it's really weird. I love his cadence. I like the way he talks, so I like to watch his videos even if I'm not interested in the content.
Okay, so in the north of Wales is where this is located.
Wow.
We have a location called Surf
the Limeys.
Snowdonia.
The Limeys did it, huh?
The Limeys did it.
I would have never expected that.
If you go to guys, I'm sorry, I didn't give Pimpy K this one in time to put on the board, but if you go to weather.com, right on the main page, just below the top window that gives you your local weather. It's got some little storage.
That's the biggest wave pool I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, this thing is dope as shit.
It's about the size of a football field.
We can't show it to you, but what I can do is I can flip through these pictures and let Pimpy K see what's happening. This shit is dope.
Let me take that back. It's not just the size of the field itself. It's the size of a football stadium.
Yeah, like a legit
Holy
giant European soccer stadium. And hold on, look at this. So it's complete with beach, waves. They have it marked north and east. If you read into the details of it, it's so you know that they have basically waves are on a schedule.
The water looks really dirty.
Well, it is Wales, dude. I'm just come on. They're not worried about their teeth. You think they give a shit about their water?
That's all. That's how Europe is. That's why the fucking drinking age is lower there, because their fucking water is shitty.
Yeah, well, shitty teeth, shitty water. What are you gonna do? But you got a badass fucking man-made pool, dude.
I'm just saying that might also get us on a billboard for some reason.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I did call them limeys.
we got a man here rocking the kayak, but here's what really kicked me off is they've got another little accessory beach. So if you don't want to do the surfing thing, which by the way, you know what I love about this is that granted,
you have to cycle through a shitload of Keurig advertisements to get to.
Yeah, you do have to file through some advertisements. But what I noticed about this as I was flipping through it is that we like to poke some fun at the tea sippers on the other side of the pond. But you know what I don't see in any of these pictures?
What's that?
Fat people. Because they built this giant municipal area where you're doing something physical. You're exercising yourself.
You need to find the
We've got
sign
cheesecake
they have
factories
out in the entrance that says no fat people allowed.
Get out, fat ass. Yeah. We've got cheesecake factories. They've got a giant surf stadium with a bunch of fit people in wetsuits. Look at this shit. That is dope.
You can't tell me there's no fat limeys.
Oh, there's not. I'm just saying we got a lot more over here.
We talked about Adele.
We got, yeah, that's true. She thinned out after that surgery. Oh, okay, here. So guys, I want you to
have that surgery?
Well, she had to have a surgery on her throat. She blew her voice out. You can respect that shit.
I thought you meant like the lap band or gastric bypass.
No.
Because you always end up with that gastric bypass face, and man, then you just look goofy the rest of your life.
With the initial surf stadium, but this is like the family area. So you've got you guys will have to see these pictures through Pimpy K's eyes and mine. But they basically have like a wade pool. It's got sand. You got little kids that are
Palm
going missing. They wanted around it, but I just want to say props to Wales, man. Props to Wales for funding that and building that and making a nice, cool place that looks better than a lot of shit that we have here. Oh,
it does.
Water slide. I didn't see that the first time around. Daddy does like a water slide.
Stop showing that shit to me. I don't ever get to go places like that. So
I know, right? I know. Right now, I'm just getting depressed. To be honest with you.
This show has just became me and you looking at pictures on the internet and explaining it to people.
At this point, the audience is just kind of.
I kind of like the fact that they don't get to see it.
Yeah, you guys are just an inconvenience.
This
is
what y'all
you are. Yeah, there you go. There's the outside. So it looks like something that's straight out of what's the
shit? There's like a fucking dome around it.
I told you it's like a biodome, man.
Jesus Christ!
So they can control the climate. So they can. I mean, they're growing palm trees when there's literally snow on the ground outside, and inside it's a tropical environment with palm trees and warm water. And people are in bathing suits, rocking the fuck out.
All in the meantime, we are in Florida.
Yeah,
the weather is perfect.
Yeah. I see where you're going with this.
You see what I'm saying?
I do. The day job gig, I had to change out of my jeans and put on shorts because I was getting a little warm. So I guess I don't have that much to bitch about. But anyways, mad props to Wales and mad props to the Weather Channel for covering that. By the way, if you want to hear another super important,
we just dropped a couple frames just so you guys know what happened. We had some type of a network lag. I know things were a little bit glitchy there for a second. Hopefully things will pick back up after this. But like I said, we're going through some changes. We're trying to figure out just the proper way of getting this out to you guys with no bullshit like that. But it's gonna happen every now and then, and that's the first time in just about an hour that we've been doing a show that it happened. So I think we're all right.
And in all fairness, I was on PornMD and I searched Esperanza Gomez. Any hoozles. Yeah, they also have another story on weather.com where they show stormtroopers and Darth Vader holding kittens and puppies that are up for rescue. If we want to tie all the stories together, I don't know how that works, but anyways, it's 2 minutes till 9, guys. What we're gonna do?
Were they college raped by Darth Vader? Oh, we were tying them all together. I thought.
Sorry.
I mean, if you want to tie them all together, we're gonna tie them all together.
That is absolutely fair, and I absolutely set that up, so I cannot complain about that statement at all.
All right.
But, guys, we're going to take another quick break here before we come back and wrap this show up.
I'm going to work on some of that network stuff so we can try to not have that happen again.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get all. He's the mastermind. He'll handle it. Don't worry about it. I'm Villarreal. This is The Deal. That's Pimpy K. That's the lovely Miss Anna. We'll be back just a minute, kids.
You're listening to The Deal with Villarreal on PMVN Radio.
It's the bad man cutting you up, you fucking just suck. The madman fucking your guts and covered in blood. The godlike devil in the back of the class. Got a 38 special, put you flat on your ass. I'll take you back to the crib, the same one where I live. After I tie on the bib, I'll take a bite at your rib. Man, I get high like the last sunrise you're seeing. Then I come for your neck like a vampire feeding the bleeding. No reason to panic, manic. I'll leave you dry, I'm the last man standing. A few minutes of war, a few minutes of gore. A lifetime of wondering why the fuck you ignore me. The type of story where the bad guy wins. Seem like horrorcore, like only the bad rhymes in. I'm the time ender with a frontline agenda. You gunshot with a punchline surrender. I pop pills with a mental mind state to kill. You get ill when I flip the script, so surreal. These niggas never heard a gunshot popping they life, so I hit them with a gunshot stopping they life. Yo, I'm on top of they white, a sick fuck with a knife. Man, I settle for the rebel who's forsaken the light. Yeah, that's right, motherfuckers, I'm a sick sadistic. You spit shit, I ride like the Bloods and Crips did. You big kids, I got a little something for that. I got a fully automatic little something at that. It goes a rat tat tat tat, then splats on contact. Everything around me close and I got the bomb set. I'm on that, make no attempt to check me. I hex motherfuckers for trying to second guess me. Correct me, open your playlist, select me. Play the track back, boy, I'll show you who the best be. The G with the reaver, the package, you the receiver. I'm stacking up this paper, I'm sleeping out of your speakers. I'm sneaking in your window and I'm under your bed. Just remember when I tell you, cause it's all in your head. I got a sick sense of humor, mob thinks that I'm dead. I left a note about the suicide and blood on my bed. I said, don't ask me why, but it's time to die. Cause I got the 9 and willing to Columbine. I'm able to write a rhyme and tell them what's on my mind. Like cyanide, riding and getting high. Like Toronto House, riding that's on the grind. Like something better is something you'll never find. Not so wicked when I kick it, like fuck it, I go ballistic. Like there's something in my vision that's worth taking this mission. That's worth taking decisions from a samurai sword. That's worth dealing with these bitches on these horrorcore boards. That's worth hearing all these motherfuckers claim to be ill, knowing damn well I got them niggas frozen with chills. But still I stay with the movement cause it's something to do. Cause there's no other way that I can say I'm better than you, unless I put this credit in you. A better to do some lettuce, some juice and fed you to them dudes at the homeless shelter. Helter skelter's back. I ain't staying in the city cause my killers know where it's at. That's that.
Members of the fallen regime. Such men are a direct threat in their effort to bring hope and freedom to the American people. Their work continues, and so do the risks.
I don't know you, but if we met, you might be missing half your neck. If you got one, I'm wanting, looking like you disrespect. Get belligerent on motherfuckers, all you bitches shady. I come ill with this, got drama for your mama and your lady. You can't pay me, I'm the realest motherfucker ever heard. If you hear me say I caught the bird, then bitch, I got that word. I'm a motherfucking villain, and I run with Toronto House. Made it this far, so don't make me stop your fucking mouth. Over crowbar, standing through your neck and then I'm out. I'ma take this industry if you could grasp what I'm about. I'ma get it either way, you set your fate or I'm storming. Former CHR soldiers in your yard swarming. Take this as a warning, I don't come without a threat. To fucking bet up against it, hollow your chest, I rep the best. You gon' stress when I resurrect my old ways. Back to the old days, smack it with a brick and let your dome hang. Hoping ain't no coping with me, no way. Chosen for the broken, hoping for provoking close range. Talking shit, then bitch, I'm sending that. Leave 'em where I've been a man. Less you pussy bitching through the motherfucking internet.
buy a ticket, I'm with it. But I bet you ain't all shit, you either dip or you get rid of it, you dig it?
The disciples came to him privately. Tell us, they said, when will this happen? And what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age? We hear of wars and rumors of wars, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginning of earth pains.
It was 1981, the cusping of the Taurus, devilish creature creeping through the forest. A chorus could be heard, an essence through the thunder, blinded by the pain that's yet to be discovered. Fumbled in a madness and born without compassion, fashion to a world of evil, just imagine. Tyranny awaits the fates of fallen soldiers, colder than the history that's been recorded. Folded in the mist, and evil has arrived as the crust opens up and swallows you alive. As the seas start to boil, accumulated storming, swarming in your face and face the global warming. Coming from the beast is born the Middle East. Is a future fire burns impossible to seize. And teaching willing children buried on the fire, molded from the lies of propaganda fires. Run away from me. Natural disasters won't conceal the passion, faster than evil flows through the veins of your masters. Run away from me. The towers of the temple reach into the heavens, the seals are broken, smoking money reverence. Incredible forces forced into the motion, the holiest of potions find the bell horses. Demons bring to action, deadliest of factions, setting up waves of massive chain reactions. Ashes to ashes, blasted from the past, a flash of evil flashes, crash into the masses, gash into the pits, unholy lake of fire, captured by the chill and sound of devil's choir. Bowing to his higher, the prince of demons fire, cast the first stone and take the empire. All the people that reside, of those we left alive, will thrive and abide in the kingdom we revive. From the top of the mountains down into the valleys, bottom of the ocean in the city alleys, with a seal of the charter I can rewrite the story. Raise my left hand and bask in the glory. Run away from me. Natural disasters won't conceal the passion, faster than evil flows through the veins of your masters. Run away from me. The towers of the temple reach into the heavens, heaven seals are broken, smoking money reverend.
Run quick, kid, got a gun, 6 clips. I done hit this bitch in front of witnesses. And son, get this shit, I'ma flip a stolen brick, rip a hole up in it, trick, then grip a couple licks. And if it to be in this is just a vision of a god, I'ma get mine or die, trying hitting on the side. Told us know the logo, toe to toe, it at the fucking city. It just goes to show that folks will know the TOC be gritty.
It's the temple rising, folks dying, crying, trying to survive on the sides and constructs. Y'all fuck when you see me, no luck, better duck when the 3 feet into dimensions intended on quibbling and switching your bodies from solid to liquid to gases. The mass when I fashion and crash out the earth and the dirt, carving ashes.
Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you will be hated by all nations because of me. At that time, many will turn away from the faith and betray and hate each other, and many false prophets will appear and deceive many people. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold, and then the end will come.
Run away from me. Natural disasters won't conceal the passion, faster than evil flows through the veins of your masters. Run away from me. The towers of the temple reach into the heavens, the seals are broken, smoking money reverend. Run away from me. Natural disasters won't conceal the passion, faster than evil flows through the veins of your masters. Run away from me. The towers of the temple reach into the heavens, the seals are broken, smoking money reverend.
Don't bother bringing us your problems. We deal in solutions. This is The Deal with Villarreal, Monday and Wednesday nights at 8 on PMVN Radio.
PMVN Radio.
That's us, kids. We're on the PMVN Radio. I am Villarreal. This is The Deal. PPK is right there. The lovely associate producer, Miss Anna Maria, is right over there. We appreciate you hanging out, listening with us. I know we've been on a bit of a roller coaster today. It was very angry out of the gate.
You know, and things actually started popping off, and I didn't bring any of my shit up, I don't believe. No, outside I did say that I needed to make a plug, and why things are really good right quick right at the beginning of this segment. As you guys know, episode 9 of my show, The Pimpy Cast, debuted. Actually, it came out today because we had some... I had troubles just uploading the fucking video, which is whatever. I got to get to the point where I stop talking about this shit. I really think that's what it is. Anyway, we had DJ Bodyslinger on as our featured artist of the week, and we plugged the show on my show, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. He's got a show coming up Thursday night. No, Thursday night. Listen to me. Saturday night, this week, Saturday night, at the Handlebar. It's Punk versus Hip Hop Xmas Showdown or Throwdown. And I will be live in the building with PMVN gear in hand, both shirts and stickers, just trying to give some shit away. Just want to let you guys know that. So I'll hand it back over to the man of the hour, the man that runs the show, Mr. Villarreal.
And while we are shamelessly plugging ourselves, let me go ahead and jump on that bandwagon.
I don't remember this being part of the program.
Well, it is now. That's how it works. So I will be, told you guys we had a great time at Tailfins last weekend. I'm going to be hanging out with my boys in the Rowdies yet again this weekend, Friday and Saturday night, starting at 9 p.m. We'll be at the Hellenbach location in Navarre. That's right at the foot of the Navarre Beach Bridge, playing from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Be out there having some fun, playing some fun dance music. Those guys are a good time. If you like to listen to some good music, quality musicians, and some stuff that you can get on the dance floor with your girl and do your thing with, it's definitely the place to be. So come check that out.
And if you want to go if you want to go and check Villarreal
doing the drum thing,
Mr. Percussionist, I will send some decals with him as well. So
I was just about to say the same thing.
If you live in that neck of the woods, then you can still get some PMVN merch.
But here's the kicker. Let's make them work. Let's make them
fucking kicker with
Let's
you.
make them work for it, man. Let's make me. Make them work for it, man.
Oh, they're gonna work for it.
Here's the deal. You got to walk up to me
butt naked
and say, "I love the deal." That's all you gotta say. I love the deal. That's all you gotta say. You say that, and I'm gonna put something in your hand. It might be something you might want in your hand.
It can be anything witty, honestly. Just walk up and say, "We deal in solutions." That'd be badass too.
That would be good. Or just walk up and tell me you put lemons on your nipples. That'd probably do it. I don't know.
Hold on.
Wait, we gotta hear it.
When life gives you lemons, cut them in half and rub them on your nipples. Then charge people to watch. The Deal with Villarreal on the Pimpy K Multiverse Network.
That's the truth.
That is in fact how Pimpy K found me. I was charging people to watch me rub nipples on my lemons. Jesus Christ!
You want to hear my nipple on the mic?
I do. Wait, everybody, this is a special treat. Hold on, wait for it. There it is, kids.
As the viewers start dropping steadily.
That is a real deal nipple on the mic. But guys, we're not going to sit here and drag this out because we are obviously derailing. I want to send out the back signal, guys. I cannot stress enough. I want this to be our show. I want to hear from you guys. That hadn't happened yet. We know that we're growing. We got a small crowd now. I appreciate the support we've got from you guys. I've gotten positive feedback. I've gotten some constructive criticism. I appreciate all that shit. I want it all. But I also want to know about any questions you guys got. I want to know about any topics you want us to hit on. Hit me up. Let me know. We will make that happen. We'll get you on here. If I can't get to you on the show, obviously some are going to be better show fodder than others. If yours is something that's maybe not something I think should be addressed on the show, I'll hit you up personally. We'll hook it up. Also, I want to let you know, we're going to be putting something together soon. Pardon the mastermind. He's making shit happen. Ignore the man behind the curtain. But I'm going to be working with Pimpy K here soon. We're going to try to do something where we see you guys out, maybe downtown or something. All get together and try to spread the word about what we're trying to do and hang out with you guys and meet you guys face to face. And hear what you got to say, what you like, what you don't like.
Also,
put some merch in your hands and whatnot.
We haven't got to a point where we can actually start planning this yet. But one of the things me and Chad have been or Shed, as we like to call him in our circles. We'll explain that to you
I'm
maybe
the man
one day.
of 40 nicknames, yeah.
I think we should just leave that all up to speculation.
Yeah, fuck
anyway,
it,
one of the things about the Pimpy Cast that's really cool, and Chad will still come on and co-host on the Pimpy Cast every now and then because he's one of my revolving circle of co-hosts. I don't have I have many, but I can usually only get a hold of one or two. But that's just the nature of the business. But the thing with the Pimpy Cast is we're planning on I can't even concentrate anymore.
We just got a message to the show saying we'll show tits for merch.
That's our biggest fan. That's awesome. Anyway, so the point is on the Pimpy Cast, and you'll remember what I'm talking about, since we do the guest artist thing, and eventually Chad will even have Villarreal will even have music guests on his show, blah blah blah. Like all that shit will go down. But the whole point is we want to get to the point when we end a season and we have the fan votes and all of that, the PMVN featured artist of the week. And listen, if you're a PMVN featured artist of the week, it doesn't necessarily mean you're on the Pimpy Cast. You can be on the deal.
You can be on the deal,
and
yeah,
there'll be 2 featured artists that week. It doesn't matter, but we're gonna have a fan vote, and at the end of that season, we'll have a fan vote, and that winner will win free merchandise being printed up by the sponsor of that segment, or just the sponsor of the whole thing, which is AJ Custom Graphics.
Yep, hook us up.
Well, here's the deal. What we're going to do is...
the deal.
And that's why I said it.
Sorry.
When we get to that point, what we want to do is we want to end the season and try to bring as many of those acts as we can together and actually have a show.
Yep.
And like throw a fucking show, find a venue, throw a show, and open it up by doing a special edition of the Pimpy Cast or the Deal, or we can cycle through, or even just do both. It doesn't really fucking matter. But how awesome would it be to see this show live at your venue in your city or whatever,
and maybe even bring the old ringers that are sitting here on the mics right now, bring them out of a semi-retirement and do a little something at the end of it.
Oh, like us put something together?
I'm just saying, shit could happen.
I've been thinking about it lately, but at the end of the
I actually
day,
had a dream about it. I wasn't gonna say anything about it on air, but I guess I will now if I could.
Oh, dude.
I had a dream about you fucking spitting lyrics and me on the kit.
Dude,
I did.
I had the same dream, but it wasn't good.
Were you naked?
No, there was other people that were involved.
I was definitely naked.
You were just a complete diva. That's what your fucking problem was.
Well, that's because I'm pretty. In my own eyes. My mom tells me I have a great personality.
No, I did. I literally, around the time that you first got involved with the network, I actually had this dream that we were putting one of those shows together, and we closed it out with like a PMVN super group. You know what I mean?
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah,
which I think needs to happen.
Yeah, I think it does. I think we owe it to the listeners and to these guys that we have right now. We, like I said, we know we have a small group right now. We know we're growing, guys. We're brand new. We're excited to grow with you. We want to bring a better product to you. And, the reality of it is, we're not in a position where we do this full time right now. So we do this. We have day jobs just like you guys do. I know you guys are busy. We're busy. We need you to help us by not only the topic suggestions, questions out of your personal life that you want an opinion on, but we're talking about artists. If you know of an artist that we may not know about, because, we have things that we do. We got families, we got personal lives. I still play shows every now and then. So it's hard for us to get out and get our eyes on the new artists that are coming up. So if you see somebody you think is noteworthy, you think somebody that you think is legit and needs some attention that's doing something special, tell them to hit us up. Or you hit us up and tell us about them. That's another good way. You guys have more eyes than we do. So help us, you, help them, help everybody.
We call it a network for a reason. This shit is about networking.
That's it. That's the whole feel behind this station and my show and Pimpy K show. Yeah, we just all want to hold hands.
Like I do.
We just all want to hold hands and sing "I'm Coming Out."
I think it'd be no kumbaya bullshit around here.
Like Birdcage.
Kumbaya.
All right, guys. I think we've gotten officially as far off the tracks as we possibly could.
We can, but we still got about 10 more minutes in this segment. So I think, I think we can figure out a way to ramble on for a minute.
Sweet. Hell yeah. I'm all about it. Fuck it. I tell you what we're going to do.
We started, and the only reason I say that is because we did start 8 minutes late. So
hey, no, I'm down, bro.
If we can close out at 28 after or 27 after, then
I got a challenge.
We're getting an even hour for a change.
I got a challenge that'll probably take a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but I got a challenge for you. Are you willing to accept?
We'll go long as it takes.
All right, here we go. Here's what we're going to do. I'm logging on to ESPNGO.com right now. We're gonna do
ESPN,
a challenge.
please send your checks care of
We're gonna need
Media LLC.
We're gonna need associate producer Anna to track this. So if you have do you have a way to track Notepad something or other?
Oh, she's
all over this shit, dude.
She has a stylist that makes her professional, in my opinion.
That was the most professional shit I've seen in a hot minute.
I used to have one of those. What was the Nintendo? The handheld, the DS. I lost my
masturbation.
Yes. It never
It's all good.
fucking fit.
It's settled down.
Okay, Mr. Gremlins, I will no longer talk about myself on this man's show.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. Gremlins.
Please don't let that happen again.
We're going to start sacrificing a kitten to the Gremlins before every show on air.
What the fuck?
No? How many cats you got?
Oh, no.
You got the one?
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, sorry.
And besides, that's the wrong alien. You're thinking of Alf.
Oh, my bad.
If Alf was here fucking some shit up, I'd whoop his ass. He's shorter than I am.
All right, so here's my proposal, just for shits and giggles. I say we pick 5 games out of the NFL this coming weekend, and me and you go versus on pick'em. Does this give me a fucking point spread? Hold on
So this challenge was to me, not to the viewers.
No, to you, yeah, to you.
Wow. Just put me out there.
We're just gonna throw ourselves out.
I'm gonna whoop your
street.
ass. I'm just gonna let you know that now.
Okay, well that's.
Are you playing? You are playing fantasy, right?
But here's the kicker: we're gonna do 5 games. Well, I'm already out. I missed the playoffs.
Oh, dude, I'm in it. I'm the 4th seed.
Dude, I started 0-6 and still almost made the playoffs.
But we're only a 10-team league, so I have to play the same dude 2 weeks in a row. You know how that goes.
Fucking whack, yeah.
But it's not win or loss. I mean, they take the score from last week and then add it on the
Yeah. All right, so here's my proposal. We're gonna take 5 games. First 2, we're gonna take my team and your team. We're gonna address it.
Okay,
right?
so
is that fair? And then we'll pick 3 random-ish. We'll agree on them.
We'll just let you pick because it's your show. I think that's really what you were saying anyway.
Pretty much.
So
yeah.
you're gonna take down the answers.
All right.
You're gonna lock them in a vault. They can't.
Someone wants to show tits for merch. Do.
We are all about some titties for merch. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. You know, it's funny. They probably heard titties for merch. We want that, and we want that now.
Okay.
We are going to address these issues, guys.
Yeah, we're working on it, kids.
Stop talking about it. Stop talking
Just grow with us. So, game number 1, we have Chicago versus Minnesota. Chicago is 5-8. Minnesota is 8-5. Minnesota is favored by 5.5. Who you taking?
I'm going to have to go with the Vikings on that one.
Obviously, I think the intelligent pick is Minnesota, so of course I will take my own Chicago Bears.
You're going to be a homer on that pick. Huh?
I am wearing the Walter Payton jersey that I got at the Hall of Fame when I was in Cleveland.
Just to get this out of the way right away before we even hear yours, I'm going to be a homer on mine as well.
It's the way it works.
No, that's not the way it works. This is an actual intelligent pick because if you consider how badass our defense played, come on,
we're not going back into Oakland talk.
No, we're not. But if you look at that, and then you look at stop it for a second. Come on now. And you look how well our offense responded against the number 1 defense in the nation. We're gonna score a lot of points against Green Bay at home.
Look at what Green Bay's been doing lately.
Where are you guys playing?
Green Bay's been.
Are you guys playing at Soldier?
We're playing in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, you guys are losing.
Yeah, we're losing the fuck out of that.
I want you to take into account how well we play in Oakland, though. You don't have to pick us.
I'm going to give you here's the deal. Green Bay is 9-4. Oakland is 6-7. Green Bay is favored by 3. You didn't have to sell me on anything because it's Green Bay, which you know I fucking hate with every ounce of my being.
You don't know how to pick fucking football games.
Dude, I would pick Hitler over Green Bay.
You're like a woman. You pick it with your emotions.
I would pick genocide over Green Bay. There's nothing. I fucking hate Green Bay.
You're going to lose this challenge because of that pick. I'm just letting you know that right now.
I might, but I'm still going with Oakland, so...
Oh.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to convince me. I hate fucking Green Bay.
That's my point.
I'm taking Oakland.
That pick in general is not going to be the one that does it, but the fact that if you do all of these with your... I hope you do all of these under that same algorithm, please.
Yeah, there's no money involved. Why wouldn't I?
Well, there's got to be something involved.
I'll tell you what. Figure that out.
I'll tell you what. Next week.
Let's let the fans submit ideas.
I thought about... Yeah, we can do that too, but I've got one. And this is funny, but I just thought of it out of nowhere on the way home the other night. It's... The loser has to recite live on the air the Batman Smells version of Jingle Bells.
I'm in.
But in the Bing Crosby style.
Oh, I'm so fucking in. That's the deal.
It's badass you fucking accepted that because I've been
I like that
practicing.
shit. That's dope.
I might lose on purpose now.
Guess I'm not sleeping tonight, but all right. Okay, for the next game, now I will say you can completely reject if you don't like this, but I think we should go with
no. It's your show. You pick the games, and I'm still gonna win. I don't give a shit.
So we got Chicago versus Minnesota. We already did that. Green Bay and Oakland. Next, I'm going to go with Carolina and New York. Carolina, of course, is 13-0. New York Giants are 6-7. Carolina is favored by 5.5, which I think is fucking absurd.
Where are they at?
They are in New York. I've got Carolina all fucking day long.
I think Greg Olsen might be out, so that kind of changes. I'm gonna go with Carolina.
Excuse me.
The make or break is gonna be the Minnesota. We're gonna agree on everything except for the Minnesota fucking Chicago game. I can see that already.
Maybe. All right, let me look. Let's see here. Next we got Nah, I don't like that one.
Derp.
I'm trying to look for shitty lines. Give me just. Oh, here we go. Let's go to a shitfest game, shall we?
Oh yeah, let's get a barn burner in here.
Here we go. Detroit versus New Orleans. Detroit is at 4-9. New Orleans. Say words, Chad. Is 5-8. New Orleans is actually favored by 3 points in this game.
Mercedes Superdome. Or
they are in the
Ford?
Superdome. Yes.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
I'm gonna take Detroit.
Well, look at that. We got 2 divisions already. Nice.
I'm gonna take Detroit on that one.
I mean, we're talking about that's like bottom of the fucking NFC right there.
Yeah, I mean.
Now we did get beat by Detroit. I'm not gonna.
We did too.
But it was at Detroit.
Detroit beat us. They beat Chicago in with the field goal. Fucking
yeah, dude. Almost all of our games have been decided by that. We've only got
and how about this? We mentioned our boy Simo last episode.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we take the Tampa Bay game?
All right, let's do that.
It's not a bad matchup. We got Tampa Bay at 6-7. You got the St. Louis Rams at 5-8. St. Louis is favored by 2.5. They are playing in St. Louis. That's actually fucking tough, man.
They're playing in St. Louis.
They're in St. Louis. Yeah, they're in the Dome. So, ooh, that's a rough pick, man.
What was the spread again?
2.5. I'm sorry. St. Louis is favored by 3. Favored by 3. It just changed. It literally just changed as I'm looking at the screen. It was 2.5. It just went to 3.
It just
updated to 3.
That means they updated a player status from probable to questionable or something. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't get the Yahoo update, but maybe. I don't know.
Why am I not seeing it?
Very top.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Yeah, right up at the top there.
Wow.
You know what?
I've seen St.
I'm going to take
Louis,
Tampa Bay.
I'm leaning towards that too, but St. Louis, I've seen some really bright spots on that team.
Well, and it's the same thing with Tampa Bay. They've had moments of brilliance.
I'm gonna go with Sea Monkeys, and I'm gonna go with the other Pirates of the NFL. So yeah, I'm
gonna take the Bucks.
I'm gonna have to take the Bucks as well.
So to recap, we've got Tampa Bay versus St. Louis. We both went Tampa Bay on that one. We've got Chicago versus Minnesota. Pimpy K's got Minnesota. I've got Chicago. Please, for the love of Christ, don't let me down. We got Carolina versus the New York Giants. I went Carolina. You took Carolina as well, didn't you?
No, I'm going Carolina.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wouldn't go Carolina at this point?
You have moments of retardation. I was hoping for one. Green Bay and Oakland. We both got Oakland. We both have Oakland.
Homer.
Yeah, I'll take Oakland over Green Bay, even though I think they're going to beat you because I fucking hate Green Bay.
I don't think they're going to. If we can play like we did last week, we're fucking golden.
I hope they don't. And then, of course, Detroit versus New Orleans.
Khalil Mack has turned into a fucking monster.
I've got Detroit, and you've got New Orleans on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that Detroit brings the power of Katrina up billboard number 3. Yeah, that just happened.
No. Only Kanye made that. Only Kanye made that a racist event, and I don't fucking take his word as bond. So fuck his bullshit.
Yeah, it's not too soon to joke about it. Get over it, people. Shit happens.
Oh, let me do this real quick before we end the show.
Ahead. We're about to wrap it up, kids. We promise.
Because I did a really shitty job plugging that show the other day, or that show that's coming up. But it is. Let me just get the paper. These are show notes from the Pimpy Cast. But it's Hip Hop versus Punk Xmas Throwdown, Saturday the 19th at the Handlebar, 319 Tarragona Street, downtown Pensacola. It's $5 for 21 and up, and $8 for you young bitches that aren't old enough to drink. But you can always go into the bathroom and sip in the stall. That's what I did when I was your age.
And if you're going to be a little farther east, then you might want to stop into Hellenbach and Navarre and check out yours truly.
You should just drive back and forth between each venue.
Yeah, every time we take a break, you switch venues.
Right. I mean, you're gonna miss everything. But
yeah,
that's,
if you were a dedicated fan, that's what you would do.
As long as we both see you that night, then that's some badass shit.
We're gonna give you mad props. I don't know what that's worth in the grand scheme of life, but yeah, shit is what it is. And then, like I said, keep your ears open. Stay on the Twitter at Chad Villy, Chad Villarreal. Just search that. Go on Facebook. We're gonna be putting something together here soon between myself, the deal with Villarreal, and the Pimpy Cast with Pimpy K. We're going to do some kind of little, early fan appreciation thing.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. That's going to be fucking awesome.
We'll figure it out. We'll hang out with you guys, watch some football, drink some drinks.
Right, yeah. Even if it's not like an official event, let's just get some people together and fucking see what the fuck it's. Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. You're not allowed to talk to me, make eye contact or anything like that, but fuck, I will hang out with you all day.
I actually insist that you watch me drink. I want you to watch me drink, but do not fucking catch my eyes.
Yeah, no eye contact.
That is fucked up.
Matter of fact, in order to be there, I'm gonna need a bowl of all green Skittles, and if they're and I don't want none of that fucking lime shit.
And if I see one
green fucking apple,
if I see one green in my Skittles, shit's gonna get fucking real.
Well, that makes it easier on them.
You know what I'm saying?
Now they know what to do with the greens.
Because I'm a regular man like everybody else, but I swear to God, guys, this has been the deal. I am Villarreal. Thank you to our lovely associate producer. I can't say words.
She's a Shih Tzu.
Let's try that again. Rewind. I'm Villarreal. This is the deal. Thanks to our associate producer, the lovely Anna Maria Pimpy K, for making all this shit happen. The guy that got the whole station going. Fucking love him, appreciate him. Don't forget the Pimpy Cast on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central. I am Villarreal with the deal. Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central. We can get the fuck out of here, kids. Y'all be good.
All right, you've been watching the deal on PMVN. Still fucking lagging. It hasn't